Hi everyone, welcome to Dave's Rant of the Week. And for the second time, I'm delighted to welcome a guest ranter. Today we have George Swift. George is a small business mentor and he's the founder of Bigger, Brighter, Bolder. If you've not come across Bigger, Brighter, Bolder before, then you obviously haven't been checking out my posts. They are an awesome small business community that I'm delighted to be a part of. I wouldn't be here now doing what I do if it wasn't for them. Massively focused on getting the right mindset, getting you in the right space to be growing your business and scaling your business in the way that's right for you. Honestly, cannot recommend them highly enough. But that's not why we're here today. We're here today for a good old rant. I've had a little I know what it's going to be about, but I'm going to hand over to George, and it's maybe one that's a bit surprising. So, George, over to you.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for being here, or thanks for me being here, inviting me on this thing. I love a good rant. You know that, which is probably why you hunted me out. My rant today, okay, is very specific. It's around video ads, social media video ads, and it's from people kind of in the same game that I'm in, so experts, coaches, mentors, and we all know the videos where you've got the people which are like hanging out on the, you know, the Lamborghini they've just hired for the day. And then we've got the beachfront property, which is owned by someone else. That's not what it's about. It's actually a different one. It's people who actually do have the money. They have actually made it. They are successful. And obviously they don't want to do the whole, here's my Lamborghini thing because it looks all fake and everything else. And what they do instead is they do that kind of fly on the wall, like someone's walked in and caught them out by surprise with the camera. And they go, oh, and while you're here, let me tell you about this new program that I'm developing, or let me tell you about this webinar I've got coming up. And it drives me insane, right? Because it's so fake and it's so obvious. And I'm not going to name any names, right? But we're talking some of the biggest players in the field do this thing, right? And the one I saw recently was a guy, and he was there, and he was in his gym having just worked out, like as you do. And the camera walked in, and it's this whole like, oh, hi. You know, and subtext, you've just caught me working out in the gym and da, 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 da. He said, while you're here, let me show you what I'm working on. And then he takes them for a tour around his massive house, into his massive living room, into this setup that he's got. And on this setup, he's got this program that he's developing, just coincidentally, you know, and then sits there for the next 10 minutes and talks you through the program. By the way, the program looks bloody awesome. This has got nothing to do with the program. It's that whole thing. And I kind of shared it with my team. We had a little bit of a joke and stuff. And I was sitting there saying, I'm surprised, you know, I'm just proud of this guy for fighting the urge to go from the weight training room to the living room. I'm surprised he resisted not going
via the marble hallway, via the massive marble hallway with yeah. I know the one you're talking about, George.
You know what I'm talking about. So to give him credit, he resisted the urge to go via his garage, right? I'm surprised he didn't leave the gym, go via the garage. Oh, here's my cars, and accidentally there. And it's that it drives me insane. You know, I think what, you know, I know they're trying to do. They're trying to rev things up. They're trying to do something slightly different, and some people can do it relatively well, where it's more of that gonzo, you know, you're in the office, oh, hi, yeah, blah, 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 let me show you what I'm working on. But it was just that whole idea of desperately trying to play it cool whilst being completely and utterly uncool.
Yeah. Because it seemed, I'm almost certain we're talking about the same one. That's why I started laughing when you said this. I'm like, I think I know what he's going to be talking about here. It's like infomercially, isn't it? Almost that kind of, it's just cheesy for me. It kind of, and it puts me on, and like you, I'm surprised because I know how successful this guy is. Right. You wonder why people have to. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. Yeah.
But Dave, if it is the same guy, this has nothing to do with the guy, by the way. This is just a video, and this is just one of the latest ones that I've seen. So it's the one that springs to mind. There's lots of them out there. But this is the same guy that was sunbathing on a beach somewhere, and the camera just turned up while he had his shirt off. And clearly the guy's been working out for quite a while, and was very proud of his physique and that. And
I'm not only successful in business, but life, I am buff. It's that kind of, yeah.
And I think it's that. I think it's, so that's my rant, right? It's people, and you know, it is that thing, you know, even if you've got the car, you've got the house, be proud of it by all means, you know, and if you want to show your house and say, look, you know, I built this lifestyle and do it, that I'm okay with you showing me this stuff. Mm-hmm. For me, it's very specifically, it's that whole vibe that's going now, which is, oh, you've caught me by surprise in my luxury house. You've caught me by surprise in my, I'm just driving in my Bentley, and while you're here, let's have a chat about, you know, it's that. Try
It's
hard.
integrity. I think it comes down to integrity, doesn't it? It's just be honest. If we could all just, yeah, but there we go. George, I could not agree. I could not agree more. Nice to have a bit of a giggle on these as well. So thank you ever so much, George. Guys, if you're watching this, check out Bigger, Brighter, Bolder. I'll put some links in the comments. They are nothing if not real. I can promise you that. So, George, thank you very much.
Cheers, Dave. Thank you very much, buddy.